God damn it. What's wrong with you? Sit your ass down. Sit down. Shut up. What up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Danny, and welcome to the Clown World. We're going to watch a video, and this video is recorded by this young sister here. How I came across this video, I don't know how, but sometimes I think the YouTube algorithm, it shows you stuff that maybe you might be interested in sometimes. I saw this sister's video came up, says, I married a monster. I'm very bad with names, so I'm not even going to try and attempt to call her name. She got married to this man. She's living a happy life. She's also giving also giving advice to other women out there, so they also can find love and find someone to be with and share their life with. I'm going to let her tell the story, and I'm going to give my 1-2 cents. Now, I'm not here to take the piss out of this woman. I hope that she makes more videos where she can get girls to be aware of certain things they need to look at when they inviting a man into their life, especially when they are single moms and have children before they meet this person, because you don't know the type of monster you're inviting in your life sometimes. And I'm not saying every man that goes with a woman who is a single mom that has children is that type of person. I'm just saying that she should be a case study. She ever get the chance to see this video, I'm begging her, please make videos about what other sisters, other single women have to look at when it comes to the men that they're dating, and how they should and could and can protect their children from any harm. Okay, I'm gonna let her speak, and then I'm gonna give him a 1-2 cents. This video here is a very, very difficult video for her to do. I can see the emotions, you can hear it on her voice. It's painful to talk about, but I'm freaking amazed that she talked about this, because most people will disappear from the web. She did it. She came out and she explained and she told us what was going on. There we go.
Hi, trophies. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you hear any noise in the background, that's the new baby. A lot has happened since the last time that I recorded. I think the last time you guys saw me, I was in my second trimester, and yeah, I think I did post an update in the community section when the baby was born, and I said that I would be back soon, and that was a few months ago now. I thought that when I came back on here that it would be to maybe do like some kind of newborn favorites or meet my new baby or something like that, but unfortunately it's been a little over a month since I had to end up leaving my husband.
This is difficult. This is really, really difficult, bro. I have so much respect for her, but like just hearing her voice is already making me emotional from inside.
I honestly don't even really know where to start with this, just because it's just such a hard topic. And I honestly thought that by the time I got on here that I wouldn't have any tears left, because I've just cried so much. It's like I built this channel and this whole
Doing this is the bravest thing I have ever seen. And like, it's the certain things that you just sometimes don't want to talk about. I got these glasses on because I can. The more her voice is changing, the more I'm getting emotional from inside, and I don't like. I don't want to cry on camera. But this shit here, that man, I'm just gonna let her explain. Because when she's done, man, I wish nothing nothing about the worst to that man. I wish nothing about the worst to that vile human being.
brand around being this man's wife and trying to teach other women how to attract good men and provider men and all these different things. And I truly held my husband, or saw him, as the bar for what every woman should, type of man that, or type of husband that every woman should aspire to have. And I didn't realize that the person I married was actually going to be my biggest nightmare. So basically, when I first met my husband, as I've already talked about in another video, I think it was my single mom video, I explained, a little bit about how we met. And I really thought that that man was my Prince Charming. So when I first met my husband, I thought that he was my Prince Charming. I thought that he was my knight in shining armor, and he portrayed himself to be this amazing, upright, righteous Christian man. And I believed him. I think shortly after we got married, and this is something that I haven't talked about, I started noticing like certain things changed with him. And I just started to see a few things that I didn't like. But I honestly thought that some of these were things that I could get past. It's like sad to even say like I could get past some of these things. I don't even know where to start. 6 weeks ago, I was changing my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter, and I noticed that when I changed her, she was red and very sensitive. And immediately, my first thought was, did someone touch her? Oh, God.
Wow. Wow. There's nothing else in this world that's strong, that's more strong than a mother's instinct. Like when you look at your children and you realize something is not right. And yo, sis, I don't know this woman, but man, oh man, I have respect for her. Man, oh man, I have respect for this woman. She's talking and it makes me want to cry. Poor innocent souls being damaged by someone that you think you can trust. This woman didn't do anything wrong. All she wanted is someone to love her, share the love that she have in her heart with someone, and hopefully that person is going to love her and her children too. That's all she did. And the person she thought she could trust became the monster that she was trying to protect her children from.
So I asked her, I said, baby, did somebody touch you? And she ended up saying it was daddy.
I know a lot of people who are going to watch this, they're going to feel the same way I'm feeling. Like, I'm holding back my tears. I am. This is the hardest thing I ever had to watch. This is why I'm making a video about it, because I want everybody to be able to see this. Everybody. This should go viral. Things should happen to that guy that I can't even fathom. I can't even talk about here. Wherever he's going to go, whatever prison he's going to go, I hope they do the same thing to him like they did to that Brazilian man in Brazil. I hope so.
I felt like my world ended on that day. My husband wasn't home at the time when she told me, but I knew he would be coming home soon, so all I could do was just say, don't tell him that you told me. And I just instantly started trying to think of how I could get my kids out of the house, because I knew if I confronted him or asked him about it, that he would just lie, and that he would probably just continue to keep doing stuff to her, but just become more covert or more sneaky or whatever. As soon as my husband got home, he was actually picking up the boys from school, my two older boys from school. As soon as he got home, I told him that I was gonna go Halloween shopping with my sister, because I just needed an excuse to get out of the house with all the kids. And I knew if I said something like, oh, I'm going to the grocery store, that it would be suspicious. Like, why am I bringing all the kids and like packing things, like things that we would need and things like that. So going Halloween shopping was the best thing I could think of to just hurry up and get the kids out of the house. I'm sorry, I had to get myself together. So when I got to the hospital, they basically told me that we had to go to another hospital because they didn't do physical exams, like that kind of physical exam there. So a police officer escorted the kids and I to another hospital where they were able to evaluate my daughters. It ended up coming out that he had actually been touching both of my daughters, who are only 2 and 4.
I hope that she even take the time to do some tests on the boys too, and ask the boys. And I hope the boys get checked, because just because he's doing it to the daughters does not mean he's not touching the boys. I hope she's already done that, and because a monster is a monster. Sometimes they just don't only go for one of your children. Sometimes they go for all of them.
4 years old. It still feels like a dream. Like, when this first happened, I just kept waking up every day and just hoping that this was a dream. Because it's literally my worst nightmare. It's my
Everybody's
worst nightmare.
sis. When they see some woman, they are very strict with not bringing a man close to the kids for maybe years, even if they're dating. Not even letting a man even walk in their house. It's not because these girls don't want to introduce you to the children. It's just they just don't trust you yet. And yeah, and because they don't trust you yet, they're not going to bring you closer to their children, because they don't want to put their children in that situation or themselves into that situation.
I myself am a product of RAPE.
She told him about what happened to her. He listened to that story, and he did the same thing to her daughters, maybe her sons. This man is RAPE, this little kid. Man, some people are evil. Some people are really, really evil. And it doesn't matter if the person is like Christian, Muslim, whatever religion. It doesn't matter. A monster is a monster. Religion has nothing to do with it. Some people are evil. Some people will commit evil today and go to the church more and pray. Some people will literally do something bad and say they're doing it on the name of God.
That's how I came to be. And was also, abused as a child by a neighbor's husband. And I specifically prayed to God that my children would never, ever, ever have to go through this. And I'm just not quite sure how this happened, why this happened. I just don't know how he was able to get away with it and so sneaky, because with my own trauma, I watch my kids like a hawk. Like, I don't like them sitting on people's laps. None of that. And he knows how much I cannot stand men like him. And to think like I couldn't even go to sleep in my own house and know that my children are safe. Just by me going to sleep, my children were left unprotected. So I don't know what the future of this channel is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to change the name or what. Yeah.
I hope that she continues this channel. If she wants to change her name, she can. But I hope that it comes to a point whereby she's making videos about people who have been through this and interviewing people and people who have children, the things they've missed. Maybe that can help save other people who have children, who are with people, who are with like partners. They're not the fathers or the mothers. Because what she's saying, it's not only that men are doing this. There are women who would do this to your children too. You can't sometimes trust people. You should never trust anyone anywhere close to your children. It doesn't matter who. Especially when those people sometimes they're not related to you. Or sometimes they are related to you. You can't trust anyone. This world is, you cannot fully 100% trust anyone in your life when it comes to children, and especially when you're afraid for something like this to happen to your children. No one. You can never let your guard down. Imagine the woman, she's saying that she can't even, just by her going to bed, sleeping, this is happening to her children with the one person in the world that she thought she could trust. Like I say, I hope that she continues her channel. Like I have never seen her videos. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen her videos about relationship whatsoever. This is the first video that I saw today, and my kids, I'm telling them, they need to tell me anything. If they don't feel safe around you, if my children don't feel safe around you, we're done. There's no if, but what. Now we're done. We're done. I don't care how much you say you love me, you want to be with me, blah, 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 blah. We're done. Simple. So I respect her for talking about this. It's a hard subject to talk about, especially when it happened to you. Imagine this shit has happened to her, and now it happened to her daughters. Now she's not going to trust anyone. No man. Ever. She's never going to bring anyone close to her children. So, continue making the videos. You know, that's my advice to her. Talk about it so she can help other people. Watch out for the signs. And then maybe someone can see that, go like, shit, I've missed this. Damn, maybe it's time for me to go and check my children. Maybe that's just the reason why my children don't feel safe around this person. Maybe this is why my children go like, Mom, don't leave me alone with him or with her. It's a difficult conversation to have, but we need to have these kind of conversations. I will leave a link of her YouTube channel on the description down. If you want, you go and look at it, watch the whole video yourself without me commenting on it. But you have to be ready because it's emotional. Anyway, my name is Danny. If you like the show, press like and subscribe to the channel. and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.